We are going to do something super fun today. We're going to make these little butterflies. Aren't these fun? You just make them out of any kind of paper you have on hand. Doesn't have to be anything special. Doesn't have to be a certain size. Text weight is better. If you use a thick, heavy, like cardstock or heavy scrapbook paper, that gets hard to fold because you can see they're fan folded. So you have to, it's better if you use something easier to fold. You can embellish them when you're done. I've added some little glitters to some of them. Most of them I've just tied off with some black cord. Just use what you have. This one I poked a hole. Instead of tying it around, I poked a hole, ran the cord through some beads, and made a little body for my butterfly. So yeah, lots of options. Simple to do. You can use these for any kind of dimensional embellishment. You can make them smaller if you want to put it on a journal page, or use them on a scrapbook layout, or on a canvas, or make a mobile out of them, you know, whatever. Lots of options. And I will show you how to make these guys. Okay, you're going to need paper. And this is not like an origami project where you have to start out with a square piece. You can use a rectangle. Rectangle's fine. Now, what you're going to do, you are going to want to use a piece of paper that has something nice to look at on the front and the back, because your finished butterfly is going to show both the front and the back of the paper. It's hard to tell the way these are folded, but you do see both sides. So a two-sided paper is good, or one that, you know, has something interesting to look at on the other side, at the very least. You are going to fold it in half. If your paper is rectangular, you want to fold it in half long ways, just like that. Open it up, and then you are going to wish that you remembered what to do next. Okay, do I do this? No, I do this. I come into the middle. Yeah, that's what I do. Come into the middle that way. Come into the middle this way. Is that right? Oh, this is feeling right. Okay. Yeah, this is what we do. I should have looked at the instructions before I started this. I am going to hopefully try to remember to put a link to the video where I learned how to do this. This is not my invention, of course. I saw this on someone else's video and thought it was just a fabulous idea, so I will provide a link for that. Okay, now what you're going to do, okay, we folded it in half, and then we folded our two edges into the halfway mark. So you've got this little situation going, right? Now what you're going to do is you're going to come down about a third of the way, just eyeball it, doesn't matter, and you're going to open this up. Okay, yeah, it's coming back to me now. Okay, open that up, and then open this up all the way up to the where it's folded right there. Yeah, just like that. And then do the same thing with this long edge. Just at the same point, pull this out all the way to the fold. It's almost like we're learning this together, isn't it? I promise I've made these before. It's just been a while. Okay, so now we have this situation. Now you're going to do the fan fold back and forth. I usually always start up here at the short end. I don't know that it really matters. And it doesn't really matter how big you make your folds. If you want them like that or like that. I tend to make mine kind of small because, you know, that just makes more folds, obviously. So, I don't know, maybe a ½ inch or so. If you used a much larger sheet of paper, you could make larger folds because your butterfly's going to be larger, right? And then you just go back and forth. Fan fold back and forth all the way down, creasing as you go. And your butterfly will take on a little different shape depending on the paper that you use. If your paper is square to begin with, Your butterfly is going to be a little bit more square. If your paper is rectangular, this was a long sheet, probably 8.5 by 11, or maybe even longer because it was a magazine page. But then your butterfly is going to be a little longer. See? But either one is an acceptable butterfly shape, so you don't have to worry about how the size and shape of the paper you begin with. It can be square or rectangle. If you use a paper that's already, painted and pretty, then it's less effort to decorate. Now I'm just going to take a piece of, this is craft cord. You can use hemp, you can use cotton twine, you can use leather, you can use, whatever. You can use wax linen. Cut off a piece, I don't know, 6 inches long maybe. And kind of look at your little butterfly here, because you can see where he's going, right? And decide which one you want to be the front, which one you want to be the back. That one's not as colorful. This one is. Okay, so this is going to be the front of my butterfly. And I'm just going to wrap this around a couple times and then tie it off. And there is your little butterfly. I think his little antennas are a little long. I'm going to trim those for him. There we go. And there is your super simple yet fabulously fun little butterfly. Right? And then on a lot of these I went through with just like a stickles or some glitter paint and made little accents, and you can go in and paint them if you want, but these are just too fun to not sit here and make about 1 million of them. So let's make another one. You want to? Okay. I don't care if you want to or not. I'm going to do it. Okay, here's a piece of hand-dyed tissue paper. Now this one's a little delicate, so you will have to be careful. This video is part of the Inspiration Conspiracy video hop that we have several times a year. This is a great way to get exposed to some brand new channels that you may not have seen before, but I stumbled across them, and I think they're all fabulous and just need a little bit more exposure. So we're hopping together. All you have to do is check down below my video in the video description box, and you will see our hop rotation list. Click on the first link in that list, and it will take you to the next video. And then you will just continue that pattern. Each time you watch a video, look in the description and click on the first link in their hop rotation, and that will take you to the next video. And then when you get back to the video you've started with, you have gone through the entire hop. And after you do that, you can look down below the hop rotation list and you will see a link for the Inspiration Conspiracy Alumni Gallery. If you click on that link, you will see some artwork from some of our previous hop participants. And there will be links provided so that you can go to their channels and check out the video that goes with the artwork. So yeah, we're doing things a little different this time. You don't get a link to a whole different hop, but you get to see some still photos of some artwork, and then you can go check out the videos if you choose. So yeah, it's like walking through an art gallery. It's like a gallery crawl, which I did not realize that those are not universal gallery crawls, because that's what I wanted to call this, and everyone was like, what? A gallery what? So yeah, I guess that's more of a regional thing. Did not know. Yeah, oh well. So you see how easy and fun these are to make. It just doesn't take anything at all. Your kids can do this. You can do this with your kids. But if you use some of your, pretty frou-frou papers, you end up with quite an elegant little embellishment, right? I think so. A lot of these were just drop papers, scrap papers. So, yeah, there you go. pretty, fun, super simple, happy spring butterflies. That is all. Don't forget to hop to the next channel. The end.